right, hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today we're going to be doing another sorting new photo cards in my binder video, and it's been so long since we've had a sorting photo card Sunday, but I'm determined to make it happen this weekend because I literally haven't looked at my binders in so long because I have just been busy and just like, I don't know, I haven't had time to sit down and film videos, and I also haven't had a lot of cards. This is actually everything I have to put away today. I have some larger inclusions too, but as far as like photo cards go, this is all I have. I literally started trading again last week. I decided we're just gonna film this today, do a little bit of binder maintenance because the binders need it, and then we will get back onto our normal schedule. I'm gonna repost all of my trades this weekend as well, to hopefully get a bunch more stuff sent out. And I've also been on a little bit of a photo card buying hiatus. It is my birthday month officially, so I'm definitely gonna let myself buy some photo cards, like for a birthday present for myself, like give myself a little bit of a budget, go buy some photo cards. There's a couple things I want to get like for my birthday specifically. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into sorting these photo cards. I do have a discount code for Meow Cafe Prism Platinum, which now goes by Alt Bias, and K-pop Stationery. You can use code Carolyn10 on all three websites to get 10% off your order. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so first we're gonna work on the Infinite binder because I do have some new Infinite cards to add to the collection. We're actually gonna be starting like a new set of pages today. I think I need 5 pages for this collection. These are my favorite A5 extra wide pages from Meow Cafe. I absolutely love these. They're the standard size one. I do also have slim fit ones that they sent me recently that eventually I'm going to use for the IVE binder, but also sent me these a while back, so we are going to do that. I'm going to film that video tomorrow. So Infinite made a comeback fairly recently with their album Like Infinite, and there's 2 different versions of this album. So there's the anniversary version and then there's the limited edition. The anniversary version has 3 photo cards per member and then like a group card, and then the deluxe version just has 1 photo card per member, and then there's like a group card as well for that version that you could pull. So definitely a lot less cards this time around. They also had some really cute POBs that they did, so we might end up getting some of those for Wonho and Seungyeol. The POBs were really expensive last time, so we'll see. But for the deluxe limited version, I did pull Dongwoo's photo card, so I'm gonna put him in here. What fillers do I normally use for Infinite? I feel like I used the black checkered ones. I'm pretty much done with this album. I'm missing like 2 Myungsu cards. Yeah, I saw one of them for $20 the other day and I was like, ugh, Myungsu. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to pay $20 for an album card, so I'm just kind of like holding out, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna put some fillers in here. But yeah, Infinite's new album is really good. I did make an unboxing for it with Light Up K, so you can check that video out. My discount with Light Up K has ended for the month, but I will be doing another collaboration with them this month. So as soon as I post that video, there's like a week that you can use my discount code to get 7% off your order. So keep a lookout for that video. And then I'm just gonna make this like the first set for this Seungyeol card because it seems silly. I can always reorganize this later too when I get more cards, but I did pull Seungyeol's card. I haven't really looked into prices for these cards yet, but this definitely is on my my Carolyn birthday list of things to buy. So I definitely will be trying to get some Infinite cards from this because I really would like to start working on this collection. And I'm not going to make fillers for the other pages yet. I'm not going to put fillers in for the other 3 sets because like I don't have them yet, but there are 4 group cards, so I'm definitely going to incorporate those into the last page. Like I'm going to do 4 pages of 6, and then I don't know what exactly I'll do for the last page yet, but if you have any ideas, let me know. Maybe I'll I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe there's some POBs that have group cards too that I could just make like a full page of group cards. I do have these 2 group cards from last era too, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I definitely have to get those last 2 Myungsu cards. There's one for each version of Begin that I'm still missing. They're just so expensive, and I just like can't reason spending all that money on them. Like I can't spend $20 on an album card. Like, my conscience will not let me do it. Anyways, that's it for Infinite today. All right, next we have my Yeonjun binder, and I have a couple cards to add here for their most recent album. Oh, and we're actually gonna make this make sense today too. So this is his little license card, which is from the night version, which is this card. So I'm gonna move the Savior card over. Okay, and then I've got this card, his angel card, and then I've got his 2 lover cards. So this one I previously had. He looks like Subin a little bit in this photo. Does he not? When I first saw it, I was like, Subin? And then this is the other one that I got recently from Neokyo. So this was part of my Forgotten Neokyo package. I posted a collective haul on my second channel yesterday for April. And I called this the Forgotten Neokyo package because I literally had like 1 day left. I might try to get one more card from this album just to fill up this page because the next 4 cards are his gum cards. So I might try to get something just to like fill in the space here and just finish up this page. But besides that, TXT is all caught up till the next time they release an album. So that's really exciting. I do love having TXT like in these pages. I am definitely getting to the end of this TXT binder. So I don't know when we'll transition to a new one. I feel like we could go like one more era, especially because I'm not really doing like Weverse and kit versions anymore, especially for Yeonjun. I just find that they can be a lot, like really expensive. So I'm not doing too much with those right now. Maybe eventually I'll pick those up again, but for right now, it's I don't know, just not a priority in my collection personally. So yeah, but I do have another TXT binder all ready to go as soon as this one is full. I absolutely love this binder from Alt Bias Prism Platinum. I'm still getting used to the name change. I like the name. Somebody asked me the other day, they were like, can you talk about like Prism Platinum's name change? And like, honestly, I don't really have an opinion on the name change itself, besides the fact like, I think it sounds like it's something that's really going to benefit their business, which I have always been a big fan of Prism Platinum Alt Bias. Even before I was partnered with them, like I've always loved their products and it doesn't feel like that's changing at all. So honestly, I think Alt Bias is like a really cute name and I'm excited I know that they're like working on some stuff right now, so I'm excited for the future and to see what's to come. I am looking forward to continuing to work with them and continuing to use their products for my collection. So yeah, I love this binder though. I think it's one of my faves. It's so pretty with the little butterflies on it. Anyways, that's it for TXT today. All right, we're gonna go into the Matthew non-album extra binder for a second because I have decided to add in this card. So this is from his little like name tag. When I was at KCON, they had a Line Friends store like pop-up at KCON last year, and I bought his little name tag because I just bought everything that they had that was Matthew that day. I went a little crazy for ZB1 at KCON, to be honest. And this is from You Had Me at Hello era, so I'm just going to add it in here. But I bought this, and then I was like, do I want to put it as like a photo card in my binder? And then I was like, no. And then I was cleaning my closet the other day, and I was like, you know, I just kind of keep it like stored in here. I'm just gonna store it in my binder so that I can actually look at the card because I think that's really fun. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in here. We need to work on the Matthew collection as well. This has definitely been like a lower priority for me, especially because I picked up like OT9 for some Zero Base 1 sets, but I would like to start like getting POBs again. I don't really have anything from Cinema Paradise or Blue Paradise, so I would really like to kind of get some cards from those eras. But yeah, there is more Zero Base 1 in this video. I just wanted to put this Matthew card away while I have the camera set up for mini binders. But yeah, that's it for this binder today. Next, we're gonna work on IVE, and this binder is so thick. I do have another pink binder that I need to move everything into. I just need to film that video, which, you know, is going to be something I'm doing this week now. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. IVE Empathy. And I do have their new fillers to finish printing out too. My printer is just like, I love my new printer, but it's kind of slow. And because it's kind of slow, and the way that I print on my new printer is you have to like manually insert the paper. There's another way to print where you don't have to do that, but I just don't like the way that things come out as much when you do that. So just haven't had time to do that, but I will work on that because I do want to film that video tomorrow. So I do need to print out fillers in order to do that. So anyways, is this it for IVE? I think so. So I've been doing a little trading for IVE Empathy. So I have 4 cards here today, 3 Yujin cards and a Kao card. Really happy I was able to trade for so much Yujin, but this is, I actually have Yujin and Kao. Cute. I actually have 2 of this Kao because somebody sent me it as a freebie and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I already have this card. So if you watch my collective haul, it's like literally the clips are back to back where I like get this card as a freebie and then I get the one I traded for in the mail. So yeah, very cute. We have 4 of the 6 for this page. We're just missing Liz and Issa, which is really nice. For some reason, I thought I was like a lot further behind on this, but I think we may be okay. I don't know. This, I'm still missing 3 members. This, I don't have anything for. I do have Yujin's card for the Loved IVE version. And then I have Yujin's card for, I still need Wonyoung's Digipack card. But I do have Yujin for the Plave version. I had to think about what it's called in Starship terms. One thing I'm not ready for with Monsta X coming back, like I'm ready for Monsta X, but one thing I'm not ready for is like all these new member versions that Starship has been releasing and like all these new versions. And like the thing about IVE and Monsta X is I feel like Starship is very consistent with like the kinds of releases they get. Pretty much they're pretty consistent with all of their groups. I don't know really anything about Kiki's physical releases, but as far as like Cravity, IVE, Monsta X go, Wonho as well, even though he's technically not Starship, like it's pretty consistent there. So I'm missing 2 Plave cards. I'm missing Kao and Liz. I'm missing so many Liz cards, it feels like. So we need 1 more Wonyoung here. We need 2 more for this set, which isn't bad at all. And then 3 more cards, 3 cards, and then 2 cards. So we're still missing like a decent amount of photo cards. Like I'm definitely gonna have to buy some. It's not that bad. I'm not gonna put fillers in here just because I am going to like film reorganizing my collection for this for IVE because it is time to transition them into their new binder and put their new fillers in and like all of that. I definitely want to accomplish that this month within like the next couple of weeks. So yeah, also for their most recent Japanese release, I need to get the limited A and the limited B sets for OT6 still. These are so cute. Oh my god, these sets are so cute. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Definitely want to look into getting those sets and then completing IVE Empathy. I don't think IVE will make a comeback for a little bit. I do think that Starship like is focusing on Kiki, and then Monsta X are working on an album, but they said they're like working on it slowly. Obviously Hyungwon's not out of the military yet, so there's only so much they can do. I do however feel like the rest of the producer line, like Juhan and Changyun, probably have some songs up their sleeves already that they have been like working on and preparing for an upcoming album. This like comeback of the OT6 Monsta X members has been something that Starship is known for the past 2 years, something we've all known for the past 2 years. So they have things planned. I know they have things planned. There's no way they don't have things planned. The way that Starship started out the year being like Monsta X 10th anniversary. And I do want to do some like fun content around their 10th anniversary. I actually am going to post my vlog of when I saw them in Korea this month. It's 2 years, a little less than 2 years since that happened. But yeah, technically the last time I was in the same room as OT6 because Minhyuk was in the audience. So I put off filming or editing that vlog for a couple years for a couple reasons. But I have decided I want to release it for Monsta X's 10th year anniversary. And then I'm also that's going to be on the second channel. And then I'm also going to do something on the main channel for it. So anyways, I'm excited. I'm definitely like, At some point, I do want to go through all my Monsta X binders. I don't know if I want that to be like the anniversary video, but I do want to go through my Monsta X binders and like make sure everything is like completely ready to like move forward with 2025 Monsta X, you know? This is the IVE section and I'm out here blabbing about Monsta X, but like, gosh, if you've been following my channel for over 2 years, you know that like I used to yap about Monsta X like a lot more than I do right now. And it's honestly been because they've been in the military and I've just like been patiently waiting for them to come back. But I cannot tell you how excited I am. Like, cannot wait. I like physically am like so excited for Kihyun to come back. Like watching their Mon Must Go episodes have been so fun, and like seeing more members appear throughout this year has been so great. And I'm just like so excited for like a new album. Like like Monsta X spoiled us for so many years. So many years of my Mon Bebe life have been like 2 to 3 releases a year, and then even like the year before their military release, like, or military enlistment era, like 2021, 2022, jam-packed of Monsta X stuff. And it was like right after I ulted Stray Kids, so I was like, I physically have no additional money to like buy extra things for Stray Kids because like Monsta X, but I knew it was like temporary, right? Like I knew that they weren't going to be doing that like every single month forever, and I knew I would get a break eventually, and I did get a break. But now I'm excited to spend money on Monsta X again. I have savings set aside for this particular event of Monsta X coming back. But yeah, that's it for IVE today. We're gonna do a video reorganizing IVE, but I'm a little nervous about like what Starship's gonna give Monsta X. Like with IVE having merch versions now, and like the play versions were something that Monsta X never experienced. They were something that was added to Starship groups after Monsta X like went through their enlistment period. Also, we haven't had an OT6 album since One of a Kind, which is literally insane. So like since before Shonu enlisted, and Shonu's been back for a hot minute. Like he's been back for a while. He's been back for like 2 years at this point. So honestly, like being able to see him in a full Monsta X comeback is going to be so exciting, because he was on hiatus during One of a Kind. Like he's in the album, but he went on a health hiatus pretty quickly into promotions. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's all you need to know. There is Monsta X cards I have to put away today. But like here I am just yapping about them. Anyways, let me end this section. That's it for IVE today. Okay, so the last mini binder we have to look at today is the ATE POB binder, because I have 2 Lino cards to add in here. Crazy, I know. 8 was like 5,000 years ago at this point. And here I am like adding things into it. Okay, so this is Lino's KMS. This is his equivalent, which makes me so sad because like this should be his equivalent and it's not. Oh no, wait, it is. I'm sorry. It is. Okay. Well, at least I know that JYP didn't let me down in this particular instance. Anyways, we've got this Lino card, Kihyun, and then, so this must have been the pre-order set. I was confused when I unboxed them yesterday. I couldn't remember which set was which. This is the, here it is, the video call set. Oh, this makes so much more sense with this Chan than the other Chan. So this is Lino's card from the video call for KMS, and then this is everything for 8. So 8 is completely done. It is part of my birthday like little haul to do some hop cards to finish up the hop pobs. Well, maybe not finish the hop pobs, but like make a decent dent in the hop pobs. I don't need that much for hop. I don't have my hop binder nearby. But yeah, this is completely done now, which is so exciting. Like Stray Kids 1, 2, and 3 for Minchan pobs is completely finished. That actually feels insane. Like that doesn't feel like it should be real. I've really made a lot of progress on my Stray Kids collection the past couple of years, and I'm really, really proud of my Stray Kids collection. Like I'm really proud of how far I've come, and like I had like a good head start, right? Because I've been collecting them since debut. I just wasn't collecting them as an alt group. So the past 2 years that Monsta X have been in the military, I've been like really trying to bulk up my Stray Kids collection and get it to a point where I feel like good, and like just moving forward is kind of where I wanted to be. I wanted to like have finished back collecting everything, and I just want to like collect things moving forward like as they get released, because Monsta X are busy people, but Stray Kids are also very busy people. I also saw a K-Stay on TikTok unbox her fan kit, and I was like, It looks so beautiful. I want mine so bad. They're probably gonna be shipped very slowly. So like, will I even get it before tour? I hope so. I really hope so. It's probably gonna be so like close. But anyway, there's more Stray Kids in this video, but that's it for the Minchan pops today. Okay, next we're gonna work on the Cravity binder. This is also I have completely covered all of my binders in like I've decorated the binders that weren't previously decorated, like the last time we did a sorting photo card video. So anyways, this is the Cravity IVE Large Inclusions binder. And I have 4 mini cards to add in here, which is fantastic. I'm so excited to be adding these in. They all are Kino versions, I believe. Still missing this Alan card. Maybe we'll add that to my birthday list. But Minnie's Awakening Kino, yes, this is his Awakening Kino. Oh, so excited to have that. And then I have Minnie's Liberty in our Cosmos Kino, which feels insane. I don't have Alan's for this, but that's okay. We have one of the 2 members, so good progress there. And then I also have Minnie's New Wave Kino. I don't have Alan for this either. So anyways, also feel like this is gonna be consistent with Alan, where it's gonna be a different outfit. So I'm just gonna spread these out a little bit. I want them to be consistent on the back though. And then I am gonna move Alan's filler because I don't have his Kino card to put away. I feel like that's probably gonna look better in the long run. So yes, this is his New Wave Kino. This is this is Minnie's Masterpiece Kino. That is super fun. Do I like that? Feel like I don't. I feel like I want to do that. Oh, that looks so much better. So much better. Okay, beautiful. Love it. Oh, this page is done. It looks so good too. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, and then this page, I hate these Plave versions, but I'm too close to finishing Alan to not even like, to not attempt Minnie, you know? Like I should at least try. This is done. Evershine is done. I think some people were saying that I'm missing like the Kino version or whatever. I don't care. And then this is for their most recent album, Find the Orbit. I'm still working on this album, but I do want to kind of finish it. I'm only missing, I think these are the last 3 cards that I need for this album. So I'm going to see if I can just like finish those with my little birthday haul. So yeah. And that's it for Cravity. I cannot believe how far we've come on my Cravity collection. Like, I'm missing a couple cards. How many total am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 if you count the new album, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. Hopefully it's a minute before, I don't know, like, I don't know what Starship's plan really is this year. Like what, I need their 2-year plan presented to me, like emailed to me preferably, so I can like study it and plan out my life. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put this binder away and then we'll move on to the next group. All right, next we're going to do Wonho 2. I just have 1 card to add in here today, but there's a lot of exciting stuff coming for my Wonho binders soon. First off, I did find the On in Asia cards. I also found the last lucky draw that I was missing for the Wonho 1 binder. So that binder is completely done once that album, or once that card comes in. I do need to buy a new yellow Bittersweet album though. If anybody has an extra, let me know, because I don't need a photo card with it. Obviously, I have enough photo cards from this album. But yeah, all of this is done for Bittersweet. All of his albums are done except for On the Way. But we're adding a new card in here today. So we're trying limited edition cards. So I'm missing 1 card. I can't remember. I think his middle card is him like, I'm trying to remember what card this is. I was just looking at this morning because I was editing a video for my 2nd channel. Yeah, the last card I'm missing is this one for this version. for the limited version. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one up here. Or should I put it like that? I kind of like it like that a little more. But yeah, I really want to finish On the Way. I didn't buy this album when it came out because I was like, there were so many Monsta things and Wonho things happening at the same time. I was like, it's fine. It won't be that hard to find these cards later. And it's been so hard to find these cards. And then I'm missing one card over here. I'm missing this card. So if you have this card or this card, these are my top Wonho priority cards at this moment in time. So if you see them, if you have them and you're selling them, let me know. Message me on my trade sale Instagram, or you can message me on Blue Sky. I'm on there as well, or TikTok. Either way, message me somewhere because I really want these cards. But yeah, I did make a template for these two cards. So let me fix the lighting, and then that's it for Wonho today. We'll move on to the next binder. All right, next we have the Kihyun special binder. I'm really excited for this binder today because we're adding Kihyun's first special card since he got back from the military. I also need to add in this card because I took it out and then I was like going through and sorting my cards and I was like, oh, I had used this card for a sponsorship TikTok, and I was like, wait, I never put it back. It was just sitting in my sorting tray in my desk, so it's not like it was in a dangerous place. It was safe and sound. It just wasn't in the binder. Note. Sometimes I wonder if I should use the double-sided pages for this, and then I'm like, I don't know. Like, it makes sense for Kihyun's like album cards and stuff, but I don't know if it makes total sense for this. Anyways, we gotta go to the very, very back here. I'm gonna buy this card for Kihyun, for myself, for my birthday. I would love to buy this card, but I can never find it anywhere. This Superstar Starship card, at some point, we're gonna go through and we're actually gonna make a template for this. That really should be like a high priority thing of mine, especially with like getting towards the, not the end of Wonho's collection, but like, I feel like I've gotten a lot of my really high priority items recently. Sponge music. That's what I'd really like to buy for my birthday for myself. But we're going to come all the way back here because we have Kihyun's trip to Kiki Town. And I'm going to add this card in. I'm really excited to have this card and to finally be adding a new card. Oh, these are, I was like, what are these? These are his AQO. He has more, oh wait, I was thinking of these. I have these. I was like, he has more like cards, but I assume he's gonna have some sort of brand deal cards again. So I should just relax and hold off. Are these all of the rounds of AQO? I'm gonna have to double check that. I think it is. My Kihyun collection is also one that has grown so much. It's also like, Kihyun, your hair. What happened to your hair? The military took it from us. But look at the back of this card. It's beautiful. Also the back of this card, like Starship has been putting in the work for Monsta X's like special card backs recently. Like this is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. So here's to hoping they continue to do that. They did release another like pajama collab, like a summer pajama collab set, but I'm not that worried about that. Also, them being like different colors. Oh, so cute. But yeah, the Munchies have a pajama collab. And I just don't plan on partaking in that. But I just feel like we're going to get another like sort of merch release for them soon. This is the last card I need for this page. So I definitely want to get this card. Yeah. I don't know what else I would really... I mean, I'd love to be able to find this card, the Dreaming with the red background. It's like this card, but it's red. That would be really nice to get. I don't know. This card I've been looking for forever, the K-Town POB. I don't know. I might just look through, buy myself like a couple cards. Maybe I'll buy myself the other one of this. This is in the right spot, but I need to like scoot everything over one card, and that's not an activity for today. That's gotta be an activity for, maybe I will still film it and we'll just do, it'll be for the second channel and it'll just be like a little chatting video. I do have like larger inclusions, but I don't really store large inclusions from like Kihyun's fan meeting. I'm wondering if we store this in the 2025 Monsta X binder instead. Like, I feel like these should go in there. So I've got a ticket for the trip to Kihyun. I have his postcard. That's the back of it. It's the same back as his photo card. And then I've also got a little sticker. And I wonder if we store these in the 2025 Monsta X large inclusions binder. Anyways, I don't plan on collecting these things for anybody else because like Juhan has something and then Minchan has something, and I'm sure Hyungwon will as well. I just plan on getting it for Kihyun. Anyways, maybe I'll get my 2025 Monsta X binder. Give me one sec. All right, 2025 Monsta X binder. And we're doing this binder because the other large inclusion binder was just too full. And so I just decided we needed a new one for this year. So the only thing we have in here right now is the season's greeting stuff from this year. I feel like this will be a little too big. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the motivation to make a white filler for this right now. So we're not going to, but I am going to put this ticket in here. If you didn't watch my haul, I did end up getting this for a pretty reasonable price. I actually was gonna buy this. I saw somebody selling it on Nyokyo, but it was so expensive. And the thing about Nyokyo and like Mercari Japan in general is sometimes I feel like things are a really good price and sometimes I feel like things are way too expensive. And it was one of those cases where I was like, I know that this is gonna be cheaper like another market. I didn't end up getting it from that Nyokyo. It was like right after his event too, and I was like, the cards are gonna start circulating eventually. And lo and behold, like literally the next day, somebody messaged me on Instagram. They were like, hey, like so and so was selling this, and I was like, oh. And then I reached out to them. I was like, do you have this still? And they were like, oh my gosh, yes. And I was like, that's amazing. Please sell it to me. And they were still on the way from Korea, so it was one of those things that I had to like wait for the seller to get it from Korea and then send it off to me. It was definitely worth it. Also, I got these fillers for my large pockets recently. And these have been very nice to have. I did unfortunately buy these from Amazon, and I'm really trying to spend less money on Amazon this year, but I'll go ahead and post up the listing if you want to look up the brand and maybe buy it from the brand itself. That will be cool. But yeah, I really like these. They're very convenient, especially when I'm filming and I'm just like, I can't I can't sit here and make a filler right now, but I don't have any that are this size, unfortunately. But anyways, that is all of the trip to Kihyun stuff. This binder is so empty that it just like flies around on my desk when I'm opening it, but yeah, this is the only binder that's not decorated because I'm waiting on a new Monsta X album. And then I'll decorate this binder. I'm going to decorate the new like 2025 album and POB card binder with one version of the album. And then I'm going to decorate this binder with another version of the album. I have a whole plan. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be fine. Let's go ahead and move on to the next group now. All right, next we're going to work on ATEEZ. This video is already 45 minutes. And I feel like I always end up talking more than I expect in these videos. But anyways, we're going to do both ATEEZ binders today because I do have a Golden Hour Part 1 card to add in here, which is very exciting. You know that I have been trying very hard to archive this binder, but for some reason, she just keeps living on. She won't retire. She just wants to keep being in these videos, which is fine. Do you have a Hongjung Digipack card? I think I cross-traded for one of my extra Stray Kids cards for this, which was very, very exciting. So I do have this Hongjung card, this jacket. So I'm gonna put him over here. I'm actually gonna swap these, I think, as long as that looks okay with the backs. I think that will look better. Yeah, it looks fine with the backs. So I just need one more brown back Hongjung digipack card. He's wearing this outfit. If you have it, please let me know. I would definitely buy it from you. I would trade. I have a bunch of things up for trade and sale on my trade sale Instagram right now. There are some things I'm specifically trading for other things, but there's a lot of things that I will cross trade to like whatever. So I would love that. Also, these two cards, he's wearing these two outfits and those cards. Would love to have brown backs for those cards. Help me help this binder retire. She needs to retire. But anyways, that's literally the last thing we need in here for ATEEZ for this binder is those 3 digipack cards. I would love to finish that before their next comeback. Would love to be caught up with Golden Hour Part 1 and Golden Hour Part 2, which we're going to get into right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Golden Hour Part 2. All right, here's the ATEEZ 2 binder. And it could be better. Could be better, but it could be worse. So the first thing I have is Yuno's pop-up shop potato card. And I'm so excited to add this in here. The set that I was collecting for this page. Cute. Oh my god. I love it. And then I think this card is also from this version. Oh my god, it is. So this is Yuno's 2A card. So I'm just missing San's 2Z card, which I don't think I have. That is so exciting. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with this page. And then I also, moving down here, thankfully these digipacks are the same backs between like the international version or like the US version and the Korean version. So I might buy these on like a Korean or Japanese based site to try to like finish that up. Also the polka cards. I do want to collect the polka cards. So I need to do that. I need to start getting those in because this is a lot. But I also need to redo this. But that's not a today problem. It's fine. We're going to have lots of binder maintenance videos on the second channel because I've got so much to do and so much to catch up on. And there's starting to be like new albums to like prepare for. Like P1 Harmony's making a comeback literally next week. I'm actually very excited because I didn't buy any K-pop albums the entire month of April. So I'm very excited to go buy a K-pop album. It's been a hot minute. Anyways, I do have Hongjung's normal target card. I also have his hollow target card. But I'm collecting OT8. I am collecting OT8 for these. So I wanted the non-hollow one as well. I also need Mingy's target card. So if anyone has that, would love to buy or trade. I have a ton of extra album cards too. So like, please go look at my listings and help me finish like this for like, I'm missing 3 album cards still. 3 album cards. This is the UK shooting heart card. So I still need that for Yuno and San. I'm not collecting San's golden target card because I just am not. I pulled 2 gold target cards and was able to trade for Yuno and Hongjung, so that's why I did that. But I do need Hongjung's 4Z card, his diary A card, and then San's 2Z card. So I need 3 more album cards still. So would love that. And then I'm gonna finish the digipacks. I'm not doing digipacks for San, at least for this era. Depending on what the next era looks like, we'll kind of reevaluate digipacks because I definitely have been feeling a little unmotivated to collect digipacks for ATEEZ recently. And then the polka versions, I just didn't buy any polka albums. I also suck at pulling my bias line anyways. So yeah, so Mingy's target is really the only thing I need back here. All the other like sets that I wanted to collect I have finished. So just Mingy's target card. I would love to have Hongjung's, at least one of his other postcards. And then both of Hongjung, or no, this is Yuno, Hongjung equivalents. And then I have 2 San postcards back here that I pulled. So I kept those. And that's pretty much all that's going on back here. This is kind of just open for whatever comes next. This is open for Pacific cards. So I should just buy some because they're done with Pacific. They ended that collaboration. So that's what's going on with ATEEZ too. I actually was feeling very behind on ATEEZ the other day, but looking at this now, I feel a little better than I did the other day. I was like, I need so much ATEEZ stuff, but really I don't need that much. I just need I need some still though. It's not as bad as I thought, but like definitely still needs some work. So anyways, that's it for ATEEZ today. All right, next we're gonna work on 17. I just have a couple of SKZ cards to add in here. Also, new 17 binder cover. So cute, right? I love this concept. I think they look beautiful. Somebody tagged me on Blue Sky the other day of SKZ's teaser photos for their new album that's coming out for their 10th year anniversary. It's also 17's 10-year anniversary. Which, like, my personal 10-year anniversary with 17 was, like, last year. Or, like, 2 years ago. But, like, I'm really excited for that also. I'm not buying that album on release day, but I do plan to, like, buy it secondhand later on. And I'm very excited to get that album and listen to 17's music because I just love them so much. I've been listening to a lot of 17 music from my old albums recently. And I just love them so much. They're such an incredible group. They really, really are. And I feel like I fawn over them every time I store photo cards for them because I love them so much and I've loved them so much for so long that I just like, anyways, I have 17 cards to put away. I have some SKZ cards. Remember last time when I put away 17 cards, I was like, why am I missing SKZ cards? It's because they were in the Forgotten Neokyo package. But anyways, there's this SKZ card we're gonna add in here. We have this last SKZ card here. Spill the Feels will be done. Did I finish 17 right here? No. Will I for my birthday? Maybe. I probably should. That way when they come out with their new album, I'll be all caught up. And then I'll just have to do the new album stuff. There's also a rumor of a new 17 unit. A lot of people are saying it's a Mingyu and SKZ unit. And I need you to not do that to me because like it would be so powerful, but also I would literally cry. And I would literally cry. But anyways, yeah, I still haven't finished 17 right here. The cards are so expensive and I hate the way that album was done personally. And this isn't anything on 17. It's literally me just hating on HYBE. If HYBE has 0 haters, it means that I have passed away. Like, just saying. Anyways, but yeah. I have the last SKZ Carrot card for this version as well. This was just an extra card that came in the bundle that I bought, but I needed 3 of the 4 cards. So like, why would I say no, you know? Yeah, so this is everything. I do want to have Junghan's, whatever this card is the equivalent of, just to finish this page. I guess I don't need it, technically. I just end up with Dino and Joshua equivalents. I think this is US and then... I don't remember what this is actually. Anyways, my point is, I would like to have 1 extra Junghan card here to finish up this page. But besides that, we are done with Spill the Fields. What a beautiful album. And so good, too. It's such a good album. Yeah, 17 have never missed. They really haven't. I haven't really listened to the Hoshi and Wooji album because, yeah, I don't own it. But they looked really good in it. And I think it's a really fun unit. I still wanted the Leaders. I want a 17 Leaders album still. So bad. But I don't know. Hoshi has to go to the military, doesn't he? Oh my god. Things I don't want to think about is Hoshi at war. Excuse me? Hoshi? Literally Wonho's there right now and I just keep forgetting, and I saw a video of him on TikTok the other day in the military and I was like, Wonho, what are you doing here? I also saw a video of Kihyun and I was like, of NCT, and I was like, Kihyun, what are you doing there? That's it for 17 today. I'm so excited for their 10th year anniversary. I don't know if I'll have more 17 cards before their 10th year anniversary. Probably though, because they're like end of May. And I should finish 17 is right here. I just need to bite the bullet and do it. Maybe they're cheaper now. Maybe the cards are cheaper now. But that's it for this binder today. All right, next we've got a couple of cards to add to the Twice binder. So that is super fun. Working on my Twice collection. I'm getting there. I'm definitely not... I mean, everything up until this album has been completed. So I feel like that's still a win in my books. I'm missing 2 album cards. This Sana. And, oh, I'm also missing Nayeon and Sui for this. I could have sworn I was missing a Sui card. But I guess I found it because I have them all. Anyways, for the little cutout things, I still need Nayeon and Sui. So if you want to trade, I have like normal album cards I would trade for these. So many extra album cards. And then for this set, I have Mina and Taeyang, which is exciting. So I was able to find a couple more trades for twice, which is great because I took so long to trade for this album. So I just need Nayeon and Jonghyun for this. I had awful Jonghyun luck this era, so please help me find her. And then, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up having to buy these cards from the, oh gosh, is this the step 4 version? Is that what this one's called? Anyways, I ended up buying a bunch from Korea and then the order got canceled and I just never ended up like rebuying all the extra albums. I was like, whatever, I'll just buy the cards. So I need to go through and do that at some point. The good thing is that most of them I need like sets for. The only thing I don't need like a set for is this Sana, this Jihyo, and this Momo, because I have those 2 cards. So yeah. Also, I need Jonghyun and Jihyo for this still, for Barnes & Noble. And still working on, I need all of Jihyo and then 2 of Taehyun's cards for this set. And then I need to work on Target. I feel like I found a trade for one of these Target cards recently though. Anyways, so there's that. But yeah, that is everything for twice today. I just had those 2 cards, but we're trying to finish up strategy. Not that I think, again, I don't think they're going to make a comeback anytime soon, but you never know. Like, I want to be all done with I want to be caught up with twice. Because I feel like every time they've made a comeback recently, I've been like just a little bit behind, and I want to experience being fully caught up for twice for once in my life. Anyways, that's it for twice today. All right, next we're working on ZB1, and this is like ATEEZ all over again, where I just have a couple of cards left to finish the 2023-2024 ZB1 binder. Actually, I think I have a lot more cards than like, yeah, oh my god, there's so much. It's fine. Everything's fine. We've got it all under control. How are we still missing? Well, no, we're not missing anything from You Had Me at Hello, right? We're done with that. These film cards will be the death of me. Like, they will be the death of me. I cannot find them anywhere for Matthew or Hanbin. So, like, what the heck? These things, I think I just need to go on Neokyo and buy them because I cannot find trades for these things anymore. And it's driving me crazy. So I think I'm just going to try to find those. And then I want to do 2 POB sets as well for this. So I think that's going to be part of my birthday haul. Anyways, I do have this Jung though, somewhere in here. Here he is. Jung. Jung's Cinema Paradise card. The set is completely done. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. So we have both of the Digipack sets done. And then the 0 set is done. The unit cards are done. And then, I mean, all of these things were like things I got full OT9 sets for. This is Matthew Japanese. This is all done. This is all done. I'm just missing 1 card. I haven't looked for this card in forever. But I think this card has Matthew and Hanbin in it. Maybe. I can't remember. It's from Timeless World though. But it's Matthew's last unit. It's his day 1. It's Matthew's day 1 unit. That's what's missing there. If it wasn't Matthew, I probably would have given up hope at this point for it. But because it's Matthew, I need to I need to persevere because it's Matthew. This is me just like looking through and making sure everything else is done for this binder so that... Oh... Do I not have Matthew for this? I could have sworn I traded for Matthew. I have Chang'ao. I don't have Matthew for that. For the Zeros postcards. And then these. I knew I was missing these too. So I need both of Gonok's and then one of Matthew's. I feel like I could probably find this in a bundle with some of the other like random items I'm missing for Cinema Paradise. So Like, I could probably find, like, these things together with the last film strip. And same with, like, Gonok. I can probably find, like, his circle card and maybe this clear film card. I'll have to do some bundle shopping. These things are pretty cheap to buy on Neokyo as well because nobody wants them. But if you have them, please trade with me to get them. You don't even have to trade the things that I have that are equivalent. You can trade, like, normal album cards for them because I just want to get these. And finish this binder. We need to archive her. Again, she's very full. She's ready for retirement. Let her retire, please. All right, this is the next Zero Base 1 binder. This is the 2025 and hopefully beyond binder. I cannot see them disband. I physically will ignore it. I will pretend it never happened. I'll be like, that's literally not true. They'll re-debut and I'll be like, that's not true. They're still in Zero Base 1. I still want to find another Pikachu card. I haven't looked for one. I'm going to be completely honest. I haven't looked for one, but I think it would be fun to have one. Okay, we have some album cards here. So I have Gonok's Hide card. I don't have Matthew for this yet. And I don't have a trade for Matthew, but I do have extra album cards. So somebody please trade me. I'm going to make him a little sticky note because I kind of just put things in here. And I would actually like to use sticky notes for these. So we're going to make some little sticky note fillers real quick. Even though I ended up chatting a lot more in this video than I thought I would. But it's fine. I also like how they're both facing inward, so what does Matthew's card look like? Oh, he's facing the same direction as Gonok. Well, you had your chance, Matthew. You had your chance. Zero Base 1 were announced for KCON this year, and honestly, I don't know if we're gonna make it to KCON this year. There's too much else going on, and they're planning on touring in October, so like, I feel like I should just wait for that. The thing about KCON, I want to make a video about this like on TikTok also. The thing about KCON is it's a lot of fun, but if you're going for like one particular group, it's not that much fun. Like, there's not that much time given to each individual artist, or at least there hasn't been in the past couple of years. Like, Zero Base 1 got a very generous amount of time. And that's because they're Zero Base 1 and they're like an Mnet group, right? So it like makes sense. It's fun if you're a multi, but if you're going for like one group and you don't really know the other groups, then it's like, I've always had a good time at KCON, but I just don't know if financially, I don't know. The lineup looks kind of good this year though, but like, I don't think I can do it. Like, I don't think I can go to LA a second time this year. I don't know. We got to think about it. Anyways, Hide or Seek version, rather. We have Hanbin and Matthew's cards for that. I still want Matthew and Gonok's band-aids. It might be another thing where I'm just going to have to buy those. God forbid a girl wants to collect some band-aids with her bias's names on them. Just kidding. Also, did the other unit cards not exist for this album? Because why have I not been able to find the other unit cards? Anyways, we're going to make a little sticky note for Gonok's Seek version as well. Hopefully I'm able to find a trade for him just to finish the album cards for this version. Again, when Zero Base 1 make a comeback next, I want to be like caught up, because like twice, I feel like the past couple times I've been like finishing up an album, and I'd really like to be caught up. Anyways, next we have Digipacks this June. Oh, these are both from the other set, aren't they? They are. All right. Well, let me do little fillers for Jung and Tangao here. Hopefully I'm able to find these cards soon. Cute. Okay, over here we have Jung and Yujin. So I do need to make another filler for Tangao, but let me put these cards away first. Overall, we did pretty good on the Digipacks, so I feel like this was pretty easy to collect. My pulls were pretty good, and then these will all be complete. So I'm missing 3 Digipack cards, which isn't bad. 3 out of 18, that's not that bad. It definitely could be a lot worse. Anyways, Onto the zeros version, I have middle child today here. So for this, I'm missing Jung Ricky, the only Ricky card I didn't pull. The literal only Ricky card I didn't pull. And then Kihyun I'm missing as well. So let's make some fillers for them. If I collected Ricky, I would have been completely done with Ricky except for this card. I think that's really crazy. At least Chang'ao came through for me because honestly, well, I pulled him a lot in the hide version because he secretly wants me to collect like photo book versions for him. I'm not giving in, Chang'ao. How would my binder look if I collected a 4th member for photo book versions? Like, it would not look good. So, and I feel like he would be okay with that reasoning. He'd be like, well, if it looks ugly, that makes sense. Don't do it. Really, my Jung look, just in general, my Jung look has been so bad recently. Like, where are all my Jung cards? Ricky look has been great since debut, honestly. Also, my handwriting is getting worse the more sticky notes I do. I do a lot of writing on my day job, so you would think. Yuvin I also pulled like so much of his stuff, so needing a Yuvin card is also kind of wild. I have really good Yuvin luck. All right, cool. So there's that. And then here we need Matthew and Yujin. I don't have either of them, but we're just gonna make fillers for them. I don't even know what these are called. I really thought it was later, but it's only 4:45. It's really dark outside because it's storming right now. Hopefully my power doesn't go out, but I was like, wow, it's gotta be late. It's not late. Yeah, all of these are all POBs. I need to work on this stuff too. Nobody wants to trade for these things, so I'm a little worried about it, to be honest. Oh, I do have a postcard, specifically a Wonho postcard, which is great. So for this, I'm just missing Hanbin and Jung. Of course, I'm missing Jung. I'm not missing anything back here. Yeah. So that's that. For this, I'm missing both of Yujin's things, like just in general. And I'm missing Hanbin and Ricky. Hanbin and Ricky and Yujin. Here I'm missing Hanbin, Jung, Matthew, and Yujin. If you have those, let me know. I would like to trade. Other than that, we're done with Zero Base 1. We've still got a little work to do on the cards, but that's okay. We're getting there. I love this Gyubin card. I also don't have either of the keycap cards yet for my biases. I would like to have at least Matthew. Ideally all 3, but it's seeming a little difficult to get those. But I would like to have those. I have Ricky and Gyubin. Nobody is surprised. I have Ricky and Gyubin though, if you want to trade. For Matthew, Hanbin, Wonho. I at least want Matthew. And then after that, if I can't find the 3rd member, like I'll just keep 2 members, it's fine. But I would like to have all 3 ideally. All right, we have a couple Stray Kids binders to work on today. Starting out with Stray Kids 1. We haven't seen her in so long, but I do have a large inclusion to add in here. Everything in here besides large inclusions has long since been completed. So, all the way in the back here. All right, so I have Chan's mixtape card. I did have to buy an entire mixtape album to get this mixtape postcard, but you know what? We have them both now, and that's all that matters. The only thing I need, well, actually I need 2 things in this binder still. I need Chan's Yellowwood postcard, so this equivalent to Lino. This is crooked, so let's fix that. But then I also need Lino's standee. Those are the 2 things that I need in this binder. So I technically cannot archive this binder till I have those 2 large inclusions. I mean, I could. I mean, I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. But I would ideally like to have those 2 things before I archive this binder. So if you ever see Chan's Yellowwood postcard, Lino's standee, let me know. But everything else in this binder is done. All the other large inclusions that I need for early albums is done. All of the OT8 sets are done here. All of the Chan, Lino, Changbin sets are done for like the pre-Noeasy eras. Those are all complete, including limited edition cards. This is all done. So it's really just like those two large inclusions, and then we're archiving this binder. I did say earlier in this video that I was like, oh, we don't have to back collect anymore, but like, I need those two things. Like, I have to get those two large inclusions, and I look for them all the time, and then I just try to like grab them whenever I see them. But anyways, that's it for this binder today. The last set of stuff needs to go in this binder, and you're going to be like, Carolyn, why have you not separated this binder yet? And the answer is, I ordered some more Avery white binders. They'll be here soon, and then we'll do it. But for right now, this is what we're working with. Okay, so I've got stuff for like the non-album section, and then also some giant stuff. Also, Stray Kids are releasing Hollow in June. Oh, I have to do that too. Well, let's do this. Should we put that away real quick? No, we'll do this last. This will be the grand finale. I've got some giant stuff, but yeah, I want to finish giant like soon because I want to start working on Hollow. Finish this up. Do I not have this card for Chan still? I don't. Man. I could have sworn that I had finished giant with this package, but I guess not. Anyways, Chan's version C card. His little foot lollipop. Not sure why that was what they decided on, but sure. Okay. I also need this Lino version too. So I'm missing 2 album cards. Ugh, unfortunate. Those will definitely be in the birthday package because, yeah. And then I think, I think this matches. Wait, I think this doesn't match up with anything. It's time for another episode of what matches up. That matches up. And that matches up. This does not match up. Sorry, Lino. Wait, does this match up with anything? Or can this be my like last set for this? Remember how last time we talked about what I was going to do for all of the random POBs that I ended up with? Remember that? It feels like it was a long time ago. It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos. But, yeah, if this doesn't exist for anything else. Oh, wait, this is a duplicate card. Never mind. It's an album card. Never mind. That's fine. But yeah, I still need 2 album cards here. So version A1, this equivalent for Chan, and then this equivalent for Lino for Giant. This is done. I need the equivalents for Chan and Lino for these things. These 2 cards I need the opposite boy for. And then I need Chan's opposite of that card, and then 1 more set of POBs. And then we can be done with Giant, and we can start working on Hollow. Hollow's not out yet. We've got a little bit until Hollow comes out. We've got like another month or so. But that's not that much time, really. So I am excited for Hollow to be released, though, because it feels like a long time since we had a Japanese comeback. And at the beginning of the year, Stray Kids were talking about how they were going to release 2 comebacks this year. And we haven't had any Korean comebacks. And like, this is not me being like, where have they been? Like, they're not busy at all. Like, obviously they're super busy. They're touring. They obviously they worked on this Japanese release that's coming out soon. But I'm just wondering, like, are they going to squish 2 comebacks super close together? Because that makes me nervous. That makes me really nervous. So, I'd rather they not do that. But there are some rumors of like a July comeback, right? I don't think it's been actually confirmed yet. I think it's like a rumor as of this point in time, but they're thinking about a July comeback, I guess, which would be kind of a lot, but it's fine. Still obsessed with this Superstar LA set. Literally one of my favorite things in here. Oh my gosh, we get to add the new fan kit in here soon. Not today. And we're definitely gonna have to split the binder before that happens. I don't know how I want to split the binder either. Like, I feel like maybe we could do, like, we've got, I don't know. I gotta really think about it. And I've got 2 sets of cards here. This is from their 20, I think the sets are like integrated, so let me separate them real quick. But these are from their 2023 5-star Dome Tour DVD. This is actually from the Blu-ray version. I got this recently off of Neokyo. I bought it from someone else, which was fun. And it came with 2 OT8 sets of photo cards. Because originally I was like, maybe I'll just get Chan and Lino for this. And then I was like, wait, do I have DVD stuff in here? I know I've got a DVD in here somewhere. These are all like tours. This is the Maniac DVD. Let's do it behind the Maniac DVD. But yeah, I bought this Blu-ray. There are some POBs for it. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any Chan or Lino POBs for it. I might just stick with the 2 OT8 sets and call it good. I'm gonna do this set first because in my mind this is the A set. But that raises the question of like, how do we separate this binder? Because in this binder we have Japanese, we have fan clubs, we have seasons greetings, we have DVDs, obviously, we have like fan meeting, tour merch. We also have collabs in here, like the Pacific collab is in here, and the SLBS collab is in here. So like, also Tamagotchi. I did buy 2 Tamagotchis. I bought Chan and Lino's, obviously, Liba and Wolf-chan, and those come with photo cards. Am I getting an OT8 set of photo cards for that, or is it just like 1 photo card? I don't remember at this point in time. I just keep seeing people on my feed like getting their Tamagotchis, and I was like, oh, I did buy that. That's right. So it just made me think about it. But it does come with photo cards. I bought it from Oh So Happy, my local K-pop store, because they had them up for pre-orders, and I was like, I really love Oh So Happy for that. So I bought it from them. But yeah, that comes with photo cards. So it's like, how do I split this binder up in a way that makes sense? And I was trying to think about it in the way of Monsta X, because that's what I do with everything, right? Is I like look at my Stray Kids collection, and I'm like, well, like whenever I have a question about like my Stray Kids collection, I'm like, well, what did I do for Monsta X? And I don't know if I like white or black for this set. Let me know in the comments which one you think looks better. I can't decide. It's a very cohesive set, and Skids in recent years have not been known for cohesive sets, but it's extremely cohesive. I'm going to do white for right now and then see what you guys say in the comments. This second set I'm definitely going to do white for because it's like a brighter concept. But anyways, whenever I have a question, I look at my Monsta X collection, right? Because I collect like the dumbest things for them. And I mean that in the most loving way. I collect like all sorts of stuff for them. And usually my answer makes sense for Stray Kids, but like, I mean, I guess I do keep like all that stuff together for Monsta X. It's just like organized in a way. But I think my concern is that like, not much of this binder is Japanese stuff, right? But when it comes to Monsta X, I do end up keeping everything together. And like example, my 2025 Monsta X binder, I put like Kihyun's fan meeting stuff in there, and the 2025 season's greeting stuff is in that binder right now. So like, I should keep it all together. My concern is that there's not that much room in this binder. And so like, I guess why did I put some in there? What am I doing? So I guess my question is like, do I do that and then maybe at the end of 2025 we start a new Stray Kids binder? Or like, because like I've got merch coming, I've got stuff coming from JYP, I've got like multiple things coming from JYP. This set is so cute and cohesive. Oh, they're learning. JYP's learning. The sets have been so cohesive recently. This is also the Japanese team too, so sometimes they get it a little more. Like this, not the most cohesive set, but it's fine. Some like other photo books and stuff. So like, this is the end of this. This is pretty much a full binder just in itself. And then Japanese is right here. So I think my issue is that I'm like, I mean, should I make a binder for stuff that maybe only comes out once a year, like the fan kit and the season's greetings? Like, should that be a binder? And then like everything else is in a different binder? Or do we just like do like chronologically, like end of this year, this is the end of this binder? Will it make it the entire year? It's May. I'm not convinced it'll make it the entire year, to be honest. I mean, maybe. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below. I do also have a postcard to put away for this. This video ended up being an hour and a half before editing, which is actually kind of crazy. But I think I just like missed talking to y'all. I just was very chatty today. I'm always very chatty, but like even more so today. There's just so much stuff coming. I just don't know what to do with it all. I don't know how to separate this binder in a way that makes sense. Please be a 3-pocket item. Oh, it is. Okay, good. I was like, you look like a 3-pocket item, but recently I've been realizing that it's not always a 3-pocket item. Anyways, that is it for this binder. We have one more photo card to put away in the Stray Kids binder, so let me just grab that real quick. Walmart card. The only 2 cards I'm missing for OT8 are these last 2 Nemo cards for Changbin and Jisung. I need to just go buy them. Definitely going to be part of my birthday haul because like there's no reason I shouldn't have those cards by now. I just like haven't been buying photo cards. I did find a trade for Jisung and Hyunjin's unit card from Walmart though. So this is the last like OT8 POB thing that I was missing. I'm really so excited about like what I collected for them this year. You know what I should put in here? Should I put my Dominate freebies in here? I made a TikTok about them yesterday. I've also been uploading my TikToks onto my YouTube shorts. So unless they're like very TikTok specific. So there are some TikToks on TikTok that are not on YouTube, but I did make these freebies, and like all my freebies, I like to keep a set for myself. So this is me getting a set for myself. Also, like I have a couple friends I'm going with, and like I'm gonna give them a free set, like a full set of freebies, because yeah. But these are my unit card freebies for the Dominate tour. So if you're going to the Seattle, LA, or Washington, DC stop, this is part of my freebies. I'm also making tickets. And like I said earlier, I'm a little concerned about the tickets making it for the Seattle stop. It should be fine for LA. Worst comes to worst, I'll just like mail them to my friend's house in Seattle. If they don't, like, if I can't get them to North Carolina in time, I'll just mail them to my friend in Seattle. But anyways, I'm flying in like the day before Seattle is the thing. So I don't know. Anyways, these are the freebies that I'm giving out. I also put signatures on the back for like whoever's on the front of the card, obviously. And I think they turned out so cute. I'm absolutely obsessed with these cards. They're like some of the best freebies I've ever made, to be honest. So I'm going to store them. I'm not going to sleeve them because it's fine. I made these on Moo. I'm going to do this unit down here. And I thought it was very fitting because they're going to be performing their unit songs. It's not officially confirmed, but like it's confirmed. So I thought it would be fun. They're not a very cohesive set, but they are on set of all of their unit music videos, which is great. I keep meaning to sit down and watch all 4 of them together because I watched them separately when they came out, and I keep meaning to like I did it for the unit or the solo songs from 8, where I just like sat down one day and was like organizing my desk and just like listened to all of the, like watched all of the music videos. And I keep meaning to do the same thing for the unit songs, and I haven't done that yet. Maybe I'll do that this evening while I'm cleaning up from this video. But yeah, I'm really excited to see them. It feels like it's been so long. Like I'm also super excited to see my friends. Like a lot of the people that are going to the same stops as me, I haven't seen in like at least a year. I'm excited to see all my friends, and I'm excited to listen to Stray Kids perform Like, it feels like it's been so long and they've released so much music since the last time I saw them. Like, I'm just so excited for whatever they perform. Like, I honestly don't even care what they perform. They could perform anything and I would just be happy to be there, honestly. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since the last sorting photo card video, but I have just been really trying to like prioritize getting rid of all of my extra stuff, and I haven't been buying a lot, but there is a P1 Harmony comeback next week. There are other comebacks happening this month that I'll be buying things for, and then also it's my birthday, and you know what? It wouldn't be me if I didn't treat myself to some photo cards for my birthday. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.